5 seconds remaining. FNATIC's turn to pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
It's a warrior.
FNATIC's turn to pick.
Quick.
Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team ban.
Zeus.
FNATIC's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. FNATIC's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. FNATIC's turn to pick.
I speak for the trees.
Seconds remaining.
Storm
You may now
Spirit.
select your heroes. seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
How is it you
哎，
heard
队友呢
not my？
队友
warnings?
嘞？哎，队友呢？队友呢？队友呢？
You die.
Holy moly!
Yet your failure lives on.
脸都秀完了。走好不送，走好不送。
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen,
should have
on
known
to our
better.
second match of the evening or the day or whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. Dota 2 is about to take place, and I've got my lovely buddy, Mr. Trent, there. Thank you again, panel, taking care of business as per usual. We've got a wonderful one. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. This is, looks pretty fast-paced. IO draft with like Ursa and Storm Spirit, Bloodseeker, super fast heroes going up against the Zeus, plus this global presence of the Nature's Prophet once again. If you guys were tuning in for the last series, of course, Game 2 kind of run by the Nature's Prophet from Yopaj. So we'll see if God King can replicate something similar here, although he won't be doing it out of the mid lane. It's going to be that safe lane Nature's Prophet instead.
Which, in a way, it feels like it's going to maybe come online a little bit later because you're going to be sharing XP, obviously, but you're going to have more gold to get that Orchid possibly even faster, start just jumping around and finding people.
Or more damage from a Zeus mid, too.
That's a possibility, too.
You know, some nice global potential, yeah. I do worry a little bit. I feel like this Storm should have a really nice game. I mean, there's a Doom, so, you know, maybe OP is just going to be OP God and get it done that way. But other than that, it feels pretty scary for someone like DD and even God King to handle the Storm Spirit this game.
Yeah, you're not wrong, man. That is a little bit of a scary one if he gets off to a hot start. And of course, the main way that you're going to be able to find a Doom is if you're able to find that initial setup. And that's probably where the Rubik fits in, you know, seeing what he can do as far as being able to find an opening and get a lift into a kill. It's going to be up to Mr. September, and he's well capable. But at the same time, I feel like FNATIC has got to be the favorites here. These guys are too freaking good.
Yeah, IO Ursa, too. An old combo. We are seeing a little bit more with the return of Ursa and all the wild new abilities this hero has. Now this combo should be better than ever, you would think, with the extra mobility of the Ursa and the Abyssal Blade later on.
30 seconds.
No, 100%.
That bonus attack speed early on with Overcharge, too. Like, ooh. There's going to be some fast attacks. You know, you get the overpower to start things off, and then you can just finish them down with the additional Fury swipes after.
I don't know if you saw that, but they tried to make a soccer shot. Almost able to hit a goal, but not quite in time. Yeah, 3 heroes down there bottom. Frev going to throw out the Blood Right in just a moment to try and force back God King along with the
battle
Stroke of Fate,
begins.
but still catches him right on the edge there. That silence. Frev will be able to get the bounty rune, so it looks like it's going to be a trade-off there of 2 apiece.
The old standard. Well, speaking of standard, so just thinking about the same build that everyone else has been going for. The Veil into the Yule already queued up on him as our mid laners will meet.
Huzzah!
And we get pretty common matchup back in the day. I mean, we don't see quite as much Zeus bid anymore, but Storm still likes to make an appearance now and then. Zeus, although quite different at this point, I guess.
It's true.
Yeah, I used to rely a lot on like that Thunderbolt and maybe like just 2 points in the Arc Lightning, and now you can just kind of do whatever the hell you want with Arc Lightning.
Yeah, I think part of it too is just like how much base damage you get right now. He's hitting for 71 a pop.
Oh yeah, seriously.
He's strong.
He used to hit for like 50 or something. Like,
No,
you
it's
couldn't
crazy.
actually last it with this hero.
But definitely capable of doing it now. As we take a look down bottom, you're talking about DJ playing on the IO as per usual. He's going to block off the camp, can tether back over to join his Ursa, and Raven should have a pretty good lane here, I would imagine. Obviously, still have to deal with like the Fade Bolt, which is annoying trying to last hit, but you're an Ursa against a melee Doom. Should be able to be okay.
I hope he's got the ring of protection, but if they get on top of you, still could be a problem. And he does have that Orb of Venom as well. So right now, with that bonus move speed, this is danger territory. If the wave starts like walking into OP, he just has to be a little bit cautious.
Up top.
Blood Right up top hits God. Oh, it does not hit God King. Whoa! The
Look at that.
slowest juke of all time.
Fancy footwork.
Yeah.
Got his twinkle shoes on. But yeah, double melee with the Wave of Terror also hitting onto Forev. It can't be fun, to be honest with you. That's going to be really annoying. But in the meantime, he can just keep on lasting creeps, regen going constantly. And we'll see how it ends up working out for him. Top lane. Yeah, he just keeps on being able to ensure the range creeps. It's so nice.
Yeah, and that's going to push the tower in, and they're also zoning Red Panda away from that camp as much as they can too, right? See if they can get this pull off. So he's over here contesting this pull, and that's what gets him in trouble.
Now, Inkswell, is he going to be able to get the finish? Yes, they do. Jabs, first blood, and that is going to be a walk back to lane for the Venge afterwards.
Yeah, couldn't quite get the pull. So that was the cost, right? It was first blood in exchange for this wave not getting pulled in the camp, but then Fred's just going to do it again. He's just going to blood right this wave and try and push into the tower. Of course, you have Treant, so God King can do a little more manipulation than usual.
Yeah. Actually going to force out some extra regen to be used by the Bloodseeker. Not a great time for him up there on the top lane. But at the early goings, 1 kill up top. And as far as the CS goes across the board, looks like it's relatively even. Grimstroke actually getting involved in a lot of that as well, as Moon putting the hurt onto DD a little bit there mid. Apparently top last hits in the game. See if he can get this range creep or not. Looks like he's just going to have to give it up.
Yeah, Jabs has been focusing on the Treants too, but after the Blood Right, he's sometimes just throwing out the Stroke to try and help to knock them down, just to reduce the power of God King a little bit in the lane.
Dude, and he got Chain Lightning on OP God. Oh, it's so annoying. It's so much damage.
I feel like we don't see that very often on Doom, just because his mana pool is so small.
Yeah, but even still, it only costs 50. It's like 140 damage or something like that, I think, too. It's hard to deal with as mid lane. Getting a lot of damage out onto Moon, but does have the stick there, and they're probably going to be heading over for those 4-minute runes. See if he's going to be able to get one. And there is a rotation coming over from the Rubik, so that's going to be a little bit of help for Zeus to try and get him the rune, but we'll see if they get there in time. He's going to have to head towards the top, and it does spawn up top where Jabs is there to help him. Okay. Not bad at all. It's a big win.
Yeah. He needed that, so dice rolls in their favor. Not too bad, but it looks like that must have been September Salve, I think, given to DD, so that helps cover his loss on the bottle, and he'll just have to wait for the 5-minute now. Of course, he might die when Storm hits 6 with an Arcane Rune. That is a very real concern.
Yeah, he's saving mana right now onto Moon. And might die before that if he's not careful. He's taking a lot of damage there. Moon pops the stick, tries to get up close. He hasn't bottled up enough, though. Is it going to be there for the lift? They don't bring down the Zeus.
The damage reduction just saved him.
Yeah. Dude, Fade Bolt.
Wow.
Really
What a
nice.
play from September to stick around after that. I would have thought he was going back down bottom too, and he just made a loop background on the high ground. Very unexpected, for good reason. And of course now basically wasting that arcane rune, and September goes in for the bounty too.
Yeah, they will get the other ones though. It looks like FNATIC, DJ able to sneak over and take the other bounty rune. So 3 for 1 in the end.
That was a good response,
Dire's
knowing that the
middle
Zeus was still
tower
relying on
is
that
under
bounty rune to
attack.
go over and take that.
Right. Big win there at the very least, as we can see across the lanes right now. Nobody completely pulling ahead. Storm the lowest of the net worths of these cores, but only by about 400 gold. Oh, very, very close so far. He does need to get level 6 though. Moon gonna just head back to the jungle for a minute while Forev, he's finished off his Veil, and yeah, checking him out. Moon, a little bit of me time.
Might be kind of slow for the Fnatic to start too. I mean, maybe a couple relocate plays or something, but the one thing they're kind of missing is that first like stun to like set up the relocate. And Moon, it's hard to make plays without the power runes until you're like level 12 on the Storm, and you have like some actual mana items. Well, and there you go. He goes arcane right to regen. So you know, sometimes you just get screwed. September. I don't know what to tell you, but you just
That's so sad. Get the lift up afterwards, waiting to pop that regen, and might need to actually.
he really doesn't
September.
want to risk. Yeah.
You had your
Okay,
warning.
and I'm able to keep it. So,
Is he gonna run back in Inkswell? Oh, Moon's gonna farm. Oh, there's definitely a play potential there, but BD's out.
doesn't want to tempt fate. Waits for that creep to come back, then goes to clear it up. These regen runes are just so nice. They also get the D ward there on the observer ward in the jungle.
It is actually ridiculous. Arcane rain to the regen, like, come on.
And guessing right on it to both times too, right?
Yeah,
The other
true.
part.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, they get a little bit fresh. Ooh, big hit there from the Nature's Prophet. And Raven, got to be careful, but DJ is going to be able to keep that constant regeneration going. As up top, hits a quick little veil onto the creep wave after the blood right. And Forev, you told me that this was sort of the snowbally hero. It feels like he's having a much better game this time around.
Yeah, compared to our last
Radiant's
Bloodseeker off
bottom
lane,
tower
this
is under attack.
let's say a good start. He might be needed to rotate the bottom lane if they wanted to
Are
defend
scanning.
this. I feel like his out spam could really help here. Like, let the Ursa jungle and just start blood riding bottom, because you're not gonna be able to take this tower. And anytime now, they're gonna bring that Nature's Prophet to the bottom lane.
Yeah, that's a scary situation for sure. Forev still standing here against the creep wave. Big old punch through, and the Inkswell God King trying to TP out, and he will be able to finish it.
Top tower
But
is
yeah,
under
as you
attack.
said, they might think about going down bottom with the teleport from Nature's Prophet at this point.
And it's really hard to fight under this tower with the Nature's, or with the Thunder God's Wrath too. Because we've seen this combo, right? Where you go ulti and ulti. 15
Yeah.
seconds till the Wrath of Nature's back up, but if you can use the Zeus ult and the Prophet ult, it's a ton of damage.
Well, Zeus ult comes first. Raven jumping away, gets healed, and Rage comes out there as well. Jabs trying to keep him alive. They drop the Doom, in fact. But Storm Spirit able to find God King on the back lines. They will kill off Raven. DJ also falling. Forev trying to play cleanup here now. But there's way too much damage there, and they end up trading 3 for 1.
The Moon basically went for the solo kill, though. And now he wants some more.
Is under attack.
Brings down September. Stun at Panda. Trying to chase this down. Can they kill him off in time? They will. They get the pullback and a triple kill for
Is
Moon.
under attack.
Well, it looked okay for Sparking Arrow Gaming, and then that happened. And that feels kind of worse, because you just got all this golden XP on the Storm Spirit, just like direct focus. And a hero, like, I think they need him to have such a good game right now. I really like their lineup, but if the Storm's not there to kind of set this mid game, then I feel like they can get run over by this strat of like just walking into towers with all the tree ants and popping these double ultis and just like overwhelming the side of FNATIC.
Yeah. Well, and they are trying to keep that pressure on. I mean, that's the other downside of this, is that it slows down the timing of that last big fight there, because they're trying to take that bottom tier 1 tower, didn't end up getting it, and now Frev's down here to hold it. Though they are going to bring in more heroes again. Storm, he does have a TP and he's back at home. If they see that they're starting to come down here, he's going to head on up to the top side of the map, actually. So they just might need to outspam and hope that they can hold.
Well, the two of them can kill every wave, so if they're gonna
Radiant's
dive,
bottom
the
tower
trees
is
need to be in there. But yeah, that works.
Dun, 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 dun.
Radiant's structures are fortified.
Well, they kill the trees again. Okay. Dude, Forever's just like digging a hole. He's like, don't come near me. I want this for myself.
Is under attack.
Oh,
Man,
man,
if he
not
can
it.
cut a full path out, this would be really nice.
TPs, running. Jabs gets out Forever. Also long TP, but they escape. That's 4 heroes bottom for an extended period of time, while FNATIC is going to try and take the tower of their own.
Dyer's
And
top tower is under
Zeus.
attack. Dyer's top tower has
Danger,
fallen.
danger.
Where's that Storm Spirit? How close is he?
I mean, even just the invis actually on the Bloodseeker could try and run down the
Seeds of
Zeus, but
A fitting bounty.
Zeus is
Radiant's
backing
bottom
away and
tower
gonna bottle
is
up
under
afterwards
attack.
as Moon keeps farming. So this time around, it's gonna be 3 bounty runes going the way of Sparking Arrow Gaming.
And they'll have their combo back up on the next Wrath of Nature. Oh, that's a really good Rubik's Steel.
Yeah, it's nice. Level 4 too.
Unfortunately, you don't have the Arcane Supremacy quite yet.
Or the Veil.
Dyer's
I'll
top
get there.
tower is
That's
under
true.
attack.
Yeah, that part's pretty nice.
Dude, Moon is just living on this side of the map right now. They're gonna pop the ulti and immediately blow up Jabs down bottom. That's what happens. They
Radiant's bottom
did just
tower
run in
is
with the
under
drums.
attack.
But FNATIC still comfortable sitting on this side of the map, 5 to 5. And Raven, he is also going to be up here with them. They could go for some type of a relocate play, but as you said, there isn't really that
Radiant's
hero
bottom
that sets
tower
up
is under
for it.
attack.
Yeah, Moon's almost 12 though, and that I mean he's got the Kaya too, so he can set up. It's a little costly, especially when you're this deep in enemy territory. It's gonna take like all his mana just to like get in and get out. But if it's for a core hero, it'll be worth.
Definitely.
OP though, one more gank and he's gonna have that blink dagger, and they're gonna smoke up for it. So he's gonna dive the Venge without any of that help.
And they get the Wrath of Nature afterwards.
Dyer's middle tower.
Yeah, that was
is under
really
attack.
bizarre.
That's a good TP out. He was in big trouble.
Yeah. They won't be there thinking that they're going to run to the storm, but he is already out. So yeah, another big win as they dodge the gank. You think there's any chance that that was premeditated? Because like he didn't even try and go on the Venge fully. He just like jumped her, and then they're like, and then he backed away
Radiant
before he even killed her, and then 4 people showed up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It was hard to tell with what the Eye and the Ursa were doing. I don't know if he expected like a play from them or something, but
For my coffee.
it might have been just forcing rotations there from Moon. It certainly made a humongous dent in the economy of Sparking Arrow Gaming. It wasted a lot of time.
Yeah. Not sure if I'm giving too much credit there or not, but like he didn't even go for the pull. I just waited for the stun to hit him, and then he backed away afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, now he's a haste rune too. So if they want to try and go for that play, the power rune is here once more.
Yeah. And big wins so far out of a lot of these heroes does also feel to be the Grimstroke. He's gotten the lane to himself a couple times, level 8 already. I believe the Glimmer keeps coming out to him and is getting close to behind the Bloodseeker.
Moon is thinking about going straight Bloodstone though. No Yules in between versus this Orchid. That could be a problem.
Yeah, it's a little scary. Especially if they end up like sort of playing a little bit passively. If Raven needs to get into these items later on, although it does look like he's going for a halberd, so maybe they're just going to try and like fight around that item.
I mean, the other fact is, if they're trying to fight on top of Moon like that, like let's say they silence him, you know they're going to lay a blood right on top, and there'll be one silenced Storm Spirit versus an entire silenced Dire team. I say that, now there's a silence on September too, so that also helps, but Ace and Moon wants them.
Oh, gotta be careful.
Blink
The
Doom.
Doom's coming in afterwards. Lift is there. Blink Dagger reveal and Mega Dead as they blow up both the Bloodseeker and the Storm. Not the way it was meant to go.
I like that he doomed him even though he had like 100 HP left. I think that's worth it. Like, don't let him get out.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's the key.
You get the stun on the 2, but Jabs also will die. Big plays up here, making it happen for Sparking Arrow Gaming.
Radiant's middle tower is under
I
attack.
really like this Nature's Prophet Zeus
Radiant
combo.
structures are fortified.
Was it them who was doing it the other day too? I think it might have been. Because we've definitely seen it before. already here in the playoffs, so I like it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Get the tower. Tier 1, OP God, moving in. Blink. Dude, this drums blink. Doom is so freaking farm, but they're going to relocate in. A little bit crazy. Red Panda, but they popped the ulti already. Now trying to get in the midst of it. Moon, he needs to dodge away from the silence. Oh, wait, no, that was theirs. Never mind. God King. And can't quite catch him, but they will be able to run down DD on the Zeus.
That's good punish, though. I mean, it looks crazy to relocate in like that, but what do they have to fight now, right? No Wrath of Nature, no ulti there from the Zeus, no Doom, so time to run and gun as much as you can. Maybe SAG are going to respect that a bit more on the next engagement and just try and back out and, you know, not overextend their games, as now they're going to give away the Roche to an Ursa lineup. Not a lot you can do.
This is real nice for FNATIC, as I think Moon takes this still, in spite of obviously Ursa liking it. Yeah, Moon will pick us at the Aegis, and that makes the Bloodstone a lot more palatable.
Yes, way better. I mean, hey, if he goes like Yules or whatever, there's still Doom, so it's like there's no real perfect solution versus this Orchid. You're better off just like playing kind of greedy and trying to be a good Storm player.
Yeah, don't get caught. Don't put yourself in a bad position. Wait until there's sort of an opening salvo of spells used with the relocate and then go afterwards. But that also kind of means that they need somebody else to go in, which might just be the Bloodseeker. He's going back for a hood afterwards on Forev. Moon ready to push out this top wave again. Does not want to get caught or killed. Yeah, Forev maybe can be that one that runs in there. At least starts a fight with the Yules or something.
This is where the game plan starts to feel a bit stranger, I feel, for SAG. Because their Tricore is just a little bit odd. Like, it's a cool lineup and everything, but it reminds me of our last game, where Neon just had to, like, really start pushing the tempo with this Nature's Prophet and, like, getting into that AC and everything and just trying to, like, close out the game. Can't really afford to overextend and lose another fight like that.
Yeah.
Dire's structures
And it's the type of lineup from FNATIC that
Dire's
can
top tower
turn around a fight so quickly. It suddenly feels good, and maybe an IO
Radiant's
buyback and then
bottom
relocate
tower
in
is
to
under
turn a fight, or, you know, you have a Moon buyback, and
Yeah.
those ones can be very much worth it.
The really hard part is just this Aegis completely counters the way they want to fight Moon.
Dire's top
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Now they have to, like, try to ignore him and kill everyone else.
Radiant's bottom
I guess
tower
hypothetically,
is
if they're
under
able to
attack.
sort of find a pick off with the Orchid or something, that could be the avenue to go with it, and then you have the Doom
Yeah.
follow-up afterwards.
That's true, yeah. Orchid, Death, and
Radiant's
then
middle
War
tower
Stomp
is
Doom
under
on the
attack.
follow-up.
Right.
Respawn.
Dire are scanning.
But they push out that bottom wave. A little scan, seeing who they can find. OP is the one that would be in the midst of a fight if they were to smoke on out, but...
This is a 20-minute outpost.
Oh, yeah.
You know, quietly taking this bottom tower, you know?
That's real good.
I've been wanting
And they don't have one
Dire's
taken
middle
for the
tower is
Radiant.
under
Like, they can't just go steal this or anything, so they're gonna have to decide if they want to fight for this or not. And they almost seem a bit hesitate to come up here with the Doom. Do they have a power rune? Oh, it's an illusion. Oh wait, he's an arcane active. Okay. It's go
Arcane
time,
active,
baby.
and then if they get the Orchid, he's got that illusion afterwards.
yeah, that's
Big
nice.
jump. Okay.
Trying to find them hiding in the trees.
Makes sense. Yeah, I was smoked
They were
up,
waiting to gank Forev.
but they're going to take the outpost back. And they won't catch anybody. All right. Perfectly fine. Both of them got a Philosopher's Stone. See who ends up taking those. Looks like wasn't the IO, it's Jabs who's got it on Radiant, and probably the Rubik gonna take it on the Dire.
Where's the party?
Yeah, sounds good. A little smoke check there from Zeus. Just making sure TD doesn't want
Dire's
the team
middle
getting
tower
caught out.
has been denied.
Absolutely not. So yeah, again, all of the cores staying fairly close to each other. Forev a little bit behind the rest, but he is being brought out. Looks like some more items in just a second. Maybe just a TP scroll. But he already has the hood done, as well as the veil and the Yules. So he feels like he's kind of doing his job already.
Yeah. SIG not finding any more like aggressive plays though right now. As Red Panda might just be dead. Yeah, Yules into Bloodright, Inkswell, Sayonara.
Yeah, easy kill there. And that is Bloodstone charges for Moon. as they take back over the outpost.
Is under
Oh,
attack.
they want to try and get to tier 2 as quickly as they can, and then afterwards they can try and claim back the other outpost.
Yeah, Storm's already heading over. Nice. Okay.
Ah,
Dire's
That's
I'll
good.
make-
So it'll just be a trade.
well played.
Look at that
Okay.
arrow. That's a clean looking arrow.
Dire's
Man, nice
top
drawing.
tower is
Those
under
DJs.
Who would be the type of guy that gets a clean arrow? like
I can appreciate that. You know, mine are. I can't even do a straight line down.
that? Terrible.
This is way nicer. Oh, yours is
Oh,
way
look
better.
at that's the observer.
Oh, I thought that was yours.
No.
Yeah, we all suck. DJ's is so crisp.
Amazing. Well, Rubik trying to save up for that blink dagger now with the stone. And at this 20-minute mark, 10-8, still feeling like they just want to wait out that Aegis. But it's about to be gone now, which means a free regen rune for good old Storm.
Oh man, this Aegis has just like it was like a big bay window that was there for SAG of like opportunity to win this game. Of just like, okay, this is the frame of which we would need to play, and now it's like one of those tiny little privacy windows at the top of the bathroom where it's like really small.
Yeah.
You know, this Aegis just absorbed a full 5 minutes of their win condition, and I worry that unless they get perfect dooms, this game's so hard. That's a good start with a stop, but he's stunned.
They can't do it. Now leashed up afterwards. Io been brought down really low, but he gets the mechanism off. Leash now jumping. This is DD Storm does get lifted, but they got their eyes on Zeus. He is in a world of hurt forever. Not going to be brought down. They do manage to kill off Raven. DJ now also in a little bit of trouble, but Storm zipping in, finds September. Able to kill him off as well. 3 for 1 so far as DJ gets the TP out right in front of Red Panda and God King. Very well played.
He didn't have to use his BKB at the very least, but I mean, that was the doom that essentially cursed Ursa to death.
Yeah.
So as long as you only lose the doom target, that's a pretty good fight, I think, for FNATIC.
And particularly not getting it on the Storm, right? Like he's
Dire's
got these
middle
bloodstones.
tower is
right
under
in
attack.
the Red Panda.
I don't see him. Just stand
Don't
still.
move.
Don't get
The
out of
Bloodseeker
there.
can't see you if you're not moving.
Definitely not true. By the way, but
Have you played with the Bloodseeker picker before?
they're not very intelligent.
They're not that bright.
No. Dude,
Sorry,
Moon
Mo.
got another regen rune. What the hell?
Warriors of the
How is this
Rune
fair?
control is so important for Storms. Hey, they could get these runes. That's just rune control, baby. It's not RNG after like 10 minutes. After the laning stage, it's late.
Dude, they got him. Oh, but he pops a BKB. Now he can jump away. And that's just going to be Jabs losing his life. Although the turn coming from Ursa, you'll set your lift up. They go in. They've already lost the regen on Moon. He has to be real careful. But they will be able to bring down Red Panda. Now, looks like that's the end of the fight. 1 for 1. And I guess also a BKB charge used on God King.
Yeah, that was still his first one though, because he didn't actually use it in the last fight. So kind of whatever.
Oh, Raven, Sanjin Yasha, Basher going back for the BKB next. Currently the 3rd highest net worth in the game, the Battle Fury-less Ursa.
Yeah, true. We haven't really discussed that, but I guess with the IO, it just makes sense, right? I mean, we've still had Battle Fury Ursas with the IO, but just the idea of getting the status resistance, I think, looks really good this game too with the SNY, and then you need the Basher. Already messed up OP real bad in that last fight. He like got the stomp off, and then he just got bashed right after while he did his BKB before he could doom.
To deal with. But sort of shows the problems there. If you do manage to get on top of these heroes from RNG, do they have any force staffs yet? I guess that they have the Venge. That kind of makes up for it. But besides that, like, they can just get bursted by these heroes.
Yeah. All right, so September, just steal Soulbind, so you can get double doom. All right, cool.
Easy.
How can it be? Unfortunately, his control over the storm has been weakened, as there's now a Lincoln's also done for Moon.
What?
What? A Lincoln's? Oh, what if he gets Aegis too?
This is kind of nutty. They spot him, looking for the jump, able to find the IO, bullying the little man, but DJ turns, trying to bring this down. God gets the doom, didn't see it. That hurts. It hurts real bad. DJ pops the mechanism, tries to run away. OP just chasing his IO the whole time, and he gets the jump away afterwards. DJ living the Glimmer Cape to dodge the stun.
Okay, nice
God trying to TP out of there. Will manage to escape.
And Fred's still chasing. He gets the Yules on in September.
And they're even going to relocate over for this one.
Oh my god!
Easy as pie.
See that damage? That blood rate did 575 damage. No wonder this build's broken.
Dude,
75 talent and then the Veil.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh my god, 575 pure damage? That's insane.
You know, these things happen. And that's like without that much spell amp too, you know?
Radiant.
I wonder if that's the next iteration of the build. Kaya Sanj or Kayasha or something.
I mean, that's a lot of spell amp. With the blood
Dire's
rage though,
middle
like,
tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
Well, I mean, like through the items.
yeah, I guess you mean.
Look at all that text on there.
Well, you know, he's been reworked a couple times.
Wow, 16 to 10, a 2,000 gold lead.
No doom for a minute.
They just go back in for it.
Yeah,
Scanning.
that's the real issue. I can't believe it's still only a 1k lead. It does not feel like it. It feels like this game is extremely difficult for STG. What does Dota Plus think? 68%. So they're not too awful, but it's been feeling that way for a long time too.
Yeah, it's true.
That seems kind of fair.
Well, they are going to run it down a lane, tier 2 tower in their sights, or just more kills. Because right now, they are kind of getting out of control. Is Red Panda able to get the walk away before Moon spots him, but they do see the Rubik. Hello, sir. Ooh, good blink back. Newly minted blink dagger for that Rubik gets him away.
Smack.
Radiant's top
farms
tower
away
is
here.
under attack.
Perfectly fine, keeping that going. God King trying to get towards the Scotty, almost has it completed. It's a nice piece to deal with the IO, but to be honest, even the heals from that don't feel like it's the most important part. It's like just the tremendous amount of burst that you have with like Blood Rage and then either the Blood Rights or Moon jumping on you.
Yeah, DJ's contribution kind of feels like just movement, like relocate and then just straight up speed during the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, it is an Ursa. It's not like one of these squishier IO friends or something. It's not like a Gyro who like kind of needs the survivability a little bit.
Yeah. As we do see the Thunder God's Wrath used yet again. I believe he has Aghanim Scepter almost completed on DD, which will make a bit of a difference as far as like just the potential damage output. But he doesn't really have a way to save himself if Ursa just goes on him, or if Moon goes on him for that reason.
Yeah, Nimbus will be his save, I guess.
Quickening Charm gets picked up for him as well.
Moon's just jumping at
Dire's
camps.
middle tower is under
Dude,
attack.
he's so out of control. And September hits him right on the head. Down comes big old Blood Right, then the beatdown from Raven.
That was a well-timed voice line. You should have known.
Oh, move.
Well, fine, dude.
Oh, zips away. Damn, they wanted that. They won't get it. And now, instead, he's going to find that Venge. Big old jump. Red Panda, some trouble. Goes for the Glimmer, trying to TP out of there. Jumps in, gets the... Oh, God. The hit. The Nimbus kept him alive.
All right, nice. And relocate back down bottom. Okay.
Dire's bottom tower.
Go over the Holy Locket next. Wow. Unseen item. How exciting.
That's a real interesting one.
Hopefully the game lasts long enough.
You think we're at that position right now?
Yeah. There's a Dire Sentry down there on the other side of those stairs, too.
Dire's middle tower.
So that ward could fall, and Venge is on the way there, but oh no, it's a bait.
Dun, 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 dun. Breaking Lincolns.
Oh, don't worry, he's got an Arcane Rune.
Radiant's top tower is
For
under
controlling runes.
He
don't need a
is
telescope.
right on the other side. Okay, jump in. Hoof Stomp's going to be there for the initiation. They're trying to bring down Red Panda, and they will get him very quickly. But on the other side, dooming the IO and just walking away. They're focusing on everybody else. God King trying to get out of there, but is going to be bashed, killed by Raven. IO still living. They're coming over trying to go for the deny there, I think. DJ saying, please leave me alone.
Dire's bottom tower is under
But
attack.
3 dead very rapidly for FNATIC, and it is just looking quite good for them. Still a minute left on this Aegis for Moon.
It's just one of those situations where the draft had a very specific plan, you didn't hit it, and now your draft just looks like, what were they thinking? But,
Right.
you know, it had to snowball. It had to look like game 2 of Neon, and it was not there.
Definitely was not. SAG struggling, and Moon in complete control of this game. He's going back for the Shivas pretty soon here. Brev also an absolute monster.
They need like crazy steals right now from September. He needs to like change the game. Like this double doom or something off a Soulbind is all I can imagine doing in here. They catch him.
Well, that's the Aegis. It's about to expire anyways. Raven kills off Red Panda, Yule Scepter afterwards. Rupture onto OP. Gonna step outside of the Nimbus, bring it down, and well, they got their eyes over there. They're going to steal Rupture.
Dire's bottom
That's something.
tower is under attack.
As the Nature's Prophet thinking about moving in, but everybody backs on out from FNATIC. I will say I'm a little bit sad we're not seeing more Spell Lamp items out of the Bloodseeker, but I guess there's diminishing returns at a certain point.
What should he do? What would you like?
Sanj and Kaya. No, Yasha Kaya. That's the one. Going to Aghanims. Boo.
That sounds pretty good.
I mean, it definitely is. It's definitely the right play. But,
although Doom's like the only one that moves.
that is true. Although if you swap somebody,
there.
dude, if Red Panda swaps somebody and it kills them,
Yeah, that's true. There's no save.
10,000 gold lead now. It is a big old jump. They got him. Excuse me, sir?
Radiant's courier.
I did not see what led into that, but either way, he just got war stomped and killed.
Yes. He just tried to jump in and he got hit by everybody.
All right,
He was
nice
trying to
pick.
kill the creep wave.
That's stuff you need. Well, there's Rupture number 1.
Okay. And they'll hold him in place for a moment. I guess at the end of the day, it is just going to be fighting for that next Roche. So dying now, even for the Storm, isn't like the end of the world.
Oh,
We're
here's
gonna
the
see
replay. Yeah, let's see what happened.
Hello.
But were they smoked?
Potentially.
They might have been
I'm not sure.
smoked. They were definitely baiting the Rubik either way.
Yep.
That was a sick play.
Rupture out. Need to walk away from this one for the moment. They get the Doom off. Can they bring anybody else down? Leashed up for the moment, stealing the Soul Bind. Okay, but they've already used the Doom. Can they kill any of these other heroes? Double Rupture off. The War Stomp on it too as well. Doing too much damage with the cheese. Save. Coming out. They swap back in Raven again. Stormfierce respawning in 18 seconds, but it might be a bit too late. If they can wait this one out, turning now, kills off God King. Trying to find more. Looking for Rev, just running around super fast. They're trying to see if they can run down the poor old Zeus, godlike Raven, as they find Red Panda as well, and he is going to drop. Everybody falling.
I like that call. You lost the fight without Storm.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah, at a certain point, it just gets to be a little bit too much. So in the end, as my Dota crashes, 33 to 20, or 33 minutes in 26 to 11. Yeah, very impressive showing.
Yeah, SCG, they had an idea. It didn't work out. And excellent last pick, Storm. As well as the room control. I have to go back to that. That was